So, very good morning. Today, we will discuss a very exciting topic regarding high-tech agriculture universal network. Many of you wonder what is this about. Today, we'll have a distinguished panelist and also discussion here. Now we have five, the panelists and discussion. From online, we have also the rector, the Mirzaev, from also Tashkent Institute of the Irrigation and Agriculture. Now we have now the panelist, the Professor Kim. He has a distinguished career. He was the former president of the Korea, the Rural Economic Institute. He was also the former chairman of the OECD Agriculture Committee for a long time. And he's also the member of the Presidential Commission on Agriculture in Korea now. We have it also here, Vice Chancellor from the Bangladesh University, Bangladesh Agriculture University, the Professor Chaudhry. He's my long friend here, coming here. He is a visionary and strategist, try to transform the agriculture into the completely different one. Let's hear from him about that. Now we have Roxana. She's also Vice Chancellor from the UP Las Bañas. As you know, that UP Las Bañas is one of perhaps the top agriculture university in the region. And they, I think, produce many graduates, not just only the Philippines, many countries, even including I'm from Korea, even Korea. So, now we have it now as a IP, IPB is in Indonesia, top institution where Erica, she was former the vice president. Now she's the leading science park there. Translate her dream into now the science park. Very innovative project she is doing. Now we have a chance that here, how can we make it agriculture, education exciting and then different from the old one? Now also, I especially invite also the very senior government officer, but she's also in charge of one of very innovative skill university in Gujarat, the Madam Anjun Sharma. She's the assistant chief secretary of Gujarat government, where current Prime Minister Modi came. So she can call immediately to Modi. So such an important person. But she has so many interesting things perhaps to share, but we don't have time. We have only 1 hour. Each of you, the max 2 minutes, only because he's going to make a presentation 7 minutes, max, first time, and then first round questions, second round question, less than 1 minute response. The reason why I'm doing limit this one, I'd like to invite our audience here. Just sitting in the audience here, we have a participant here. Many of them are distinguished audience. They have a lot of experience. I want to make this session interactive. I also want to hear from you. So please do participate. Also, there's the app. You can put the question. Don't ask so difficult questions so that we can answer well. But now I think we see now the rector also on the screen. Don't forget. Okay, so now I like to pass this one to the Professor Kim. Give the 7 minutes, very sharp, the presentation on concept of this one, GAN. We call this one GAN, Global High-Tech Agriculture Universal Network. Now the Ryotaro suggested we added a little bit more. That means global, smart, what is that? Climate smart, high-tech agriculture universal network. Over to you.
Here or that's the
You can do that.
Thank you inviting me this important international forum. Thank you for moderator, generous introduction. My keynote speech today is focused on presenting the initiative and challenges of GAN. GAN means a global high-tech agricultural network, that I have been preparing the ADB for last 3 years. Please, where is it? Okay. Next slide. I skip this one. Oops. Right. Everybody know about that. On the current population growth and demographic trend, another quantum leap in this agriculture and food disruptive change, we need further quantum leap because of a lot of. What's this one? It's not smoothly working. It's working? Okay. Just no, not this one. It's 작동 아닌데. No, next page is not working. 이 풀 버전도 아니잖아. No, this. 이 풀 버전이 아니잖아요. 이것도 풀 스크린이 아니야. terrible. 지금 이게 타임이 없어. This is not a full screen, but anyway, we don't have much time, but he pressed for time, this one. Anyway, just a moment. It's not smoothly working. Does it continue? Okay, too much time. Right, sorry about that. Oh, it's not working. Right, we discussed a lot of things on global high-tech agricultural network. Korea is a compressed growth last 70 years. Korea is a success story, green revolution, or other sector also. Korea is a compressed growth. Is reason for that is government-led EER, mean extension, and farmers' education and research. Korea also well-known in ICT and high technology, well-established high-tech. Originally global initiative, I think Global ODA Forum for Sustainable Agricultural Development in 2019 in Korea, the initiating gone by the Director General meeting in international organization. After that, there are a lot of meeting and workshop, and then visited Seoul National University by a group of Bangladesh Agricultural University. Today, Professor M. Dadul also visited approximately 3 weeks in here. And then we made some LOA, letter of agreement between Seoul National University and Bangladesh in 2021. The concept is Ghani's network or provide a framework for the required cooperation among group and an organization. There are a Pentagon approach, government, or some tertiary education, university, and multilateral organization, ADB and World Bank, FAO, other things, and public institutions and private institutions also. The mission is establishing a cooperative network to foster agricultural human resources. The principle is collaboration and partnership, also accelerating the technology, result-based management, and goal-oriented, finally, transparency. The governance structure is a core governance is a global advisory council, and the key roles of a global and regional hub. A global hub is a teaching and training and innovative technology development, policy making and implementation, and network management and outreach. Our regional work hub also teaching and training, high-tech, localization, and business incubation, etc. The key function of a secretariat is network and then coordinating and facilitating and liaison and supporting the global advisory group. There's a governance framework. The global hub, I already mentioned about Pentagon, the international organization, there are ADB, World Bank, other things. Also global hub, currently Southeast Asia, where we consider about ADB is Bangladesh Agricultural University. Next, Southeast Asia, University of Philippines, Los Baños, and currently in Seoul National University, University in Vietnam already established, and Central Asia and Middle East, Sub-Saharan and Latin Africa in the future will extend it. This is a global hub and regional hub. I already mentioned about some regional hub in South Asia, Bangladesh Agricultural University, or Southeast Asia is Vietnam National University, Ho Chi Minh City, and then University of Philippines in Los Baños. And the way forward in the future, the most important thing is organization and operation of governance. The organization secretariat and presentation of a specific goal, composed of a lot of relevant committee, technical committee, or a steering committee, and global advisory committee. Also, we need for the established cooperative system and governance. I already mentioned about signed the MOU and BAU, and then we extend other university. Operational management of the program, complete roadmap and master plan. We already established the master plan, also prepared the curriculum, also organized and dedicated faculty of each field. I'll mention about later the field, also including curriculum and step-by-step training and each discipline. This one is originally 2 years master program. The first and second semester, the 1-year program is focused on theory and specialization and track, and then third and fourth track is a real training, on-site training, that kind of things. We need for applied ICT or biotech or big data or drone, robotics, remote sensing, and artificial intelligence, etc. This is an illustrated example of curriculum. The curriculum is manpower. We developed the curriculum is A, B, C, D. A is agribusiness, B is biotechnology, C is climate change, and D is digital agriculture. In climate agriculture is a current urgent topic, so we'll cover MRV system. As yesterday, other seminar, we discussed a lot of things in climate change issue, as measuring and reporting, verification system, the most important things we'll cover in this process. The financial plan and 3-step financial resource operation initially, Korean government is support for initial some operation for secretariat, or financial resource gone is the first step 1 is ADB supported. Step 2 is other international organization, World Bank or GCF, etc. Step 3 is some private foundation. Just step-by-step, 3-step, preparation stage, or initial stage, and development stage. So hopefully, next autumn, we'll start to launch the GAN in Global Hub and Regional Hub as BAU. Right, this is the final stage. It's the first milestone for building GAN, pursuing the cooperation with the SNU, Seoul National University, and Bangladesh University as a regional hub for Southeast Asia. ADB and BAU data connection between some things. And then Korea Exim Bank, Economic Development Corporation Fund also support for this one is some blueprint, the Cooperation Center for Agricultural Research Facility and BAU. Okay, finally, I want to conclude my today's presentation. I think former Prime Minister and President of Israel, Shimon Peres, emphasized agriculture is 95 science, 95 is high technology, and 5% is water and hard work. So high technology is the most important things in the future. Thank you for your attention.
The Professor Kim, thanks for the excellent presentation. I so impressed you talk about 95% of the science and data and 5% hard work. Agriculture no longer just labor. Well, it is about science. Now data, it's all completely different. Now I'd like to invite for the panelists, and then also we have two discussions. The panelist, Vice Chancellor, Professor Chaudhry. The one question is about what you expected from this GAN as global hub. The second, that now we are talking, you will be first perhaps regional hub institution in Bangladesh and serving the other country there. How can you really contribute to this network? So I'd like to give you 2 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Changsu, for inviting me in this August seminar. And also I thank you, Professor Sangil Kim, very brief but very good information for these presentations. The globe is changing very fast. Even by last 20 years, we have seen 3 industrial revolutions, that is third, fourth, and even fifth is knocking at the door. Working alone is not sufficient enough to face the challenge. And I would think an initiative to form a global hub could help the educationists and the universities in this regard. As a member of this global hub, I would expect this global hub will become a very vibrant platform for knowledge inclusive agricultural research and education, by which this will not organize only seminar and symposium, but also it will do some action-oriented research and collaborations in the field of agriculture. Even they could initiate some collaborative research projects among the GAN members. They could transfer the knowledge if something even established or developed in some of the country. On the other hand, we could exchange our students, even not only in the master's, but also in the graduate program, so that the graduate students from one university can take even credit from the other developed university. As a regional hub, if we become established, we would have a highly trained manpowers in this regional hub. By the help of ADB is giving a fund to establish a high-tech research center, by which we could even train colleagues from other university in the country and also from the region, so that a good platform will be established by which we could contribute in the science of the agriculture. We could face challenge of the climate change, so that we could grow more food for our peoples. That's okay. Thank you very much for this time. Yeah,
that's great answer. Also, the very forward-looking. Same to Roxana. She's a vice chancellor, the UP Las Bañas. Same question. What do you expect from this global hub network? And then say, what do you look for? Because you already sort of regional hub here.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. And thank you, ADB, for inviting us to be part of this skills forum. I would just like to describe what is the expectation of the global hub in 3 words: collaboration, cooperation, and co-creation. So I think if we will be all in there to collaborate and to cooperate, and gearing towards that international or that global hub for high tech, I think we could not, we are there and we don't have more time to discuss and debate, but rather let's march together, because that's our future. We cannot avoid that future. So it's simple: collaborate, cooperate, and co-create. So I think that would be my description for that global hub. And how can we contribute in that part? I think that's the second question. Am I right, Doc Song Soo? So how do we contribute in that hub? I think everyone is now busy on internationalization, globalization with other universities. In UP Los Baños, well, we are the National University for Agriculture. We are recognized in the Philippines as the national university in agriculture and other agricultural related programs. And because of that, we are leading the way in creating an environment, an enabling environment where we can collaborate with international. That's part of the future proof agenda of our administration, to have more collaboration outside, bringing it inside, and then sharing it with other higher education institution. I'm sorry, I'm now out of time to describe, but we have more than, before I end, we have more than 100 higher education institutions that we are helping in the Philippines. And we have more than global hubs in the European, in Canada, in the US, and of course in Japan, in Korea, and some parts of the leading institutions in not only in Asia and the Pacific, but also in the world. So thank you.
Great. We talk about the Korean Revolution. And one of the most important was the rice revolution. It came from here, and the ED and the UP. Now you are there, so now hope that we can have a second Korean Revolution with this network. Now I'd like to go to online. The Professor Marzaev, are you there?
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, great. Hey, good morning. I have two questions, as I said. What do you expect from this network? And then say what you can offer to this global hub if you become the member and also become a regional hub for this. So I have 2 minutes.
First of all, I would like thank you for your inviting to the 10th International Skills Forum. I'm unable to visit Manila because we have conducted here in a week on for full week. So I hope next time I will join to your forum. So this is all about expectation to global head. So on behalf of the KMA National Research University, and I will answer your question regarding the global center and it is the implication for our university and agricultural sector in our region. So, and as a global hub, we envision a vibrant and dynamic network that promotes collaboration, knowledge sharing, and innovation in agriculture. So we hope to create a platform where experts, researchers, and stakeholders from different regions can come together to solve general problems, share best practices, and develop advanced solutions for sustainable agriculture. So the expectation may include academic excellence and international collaboration, global network, and innovation and entrepreneurship, and sustainability, access to resource, global ranking, student actions, and ended alumni, and etc. It is important to note that the specific expectation for a global hub of a university is very different depending on the university's mission and location and focus areas. So different universities may have different strengths and areas of expertise, and their priorities may align with their unique skills and context. Thank you for your attention.
Great. Thanks for the sharing your vision and also what you want to do, what you expected from this. Now we have one more questions. Before that, we have also two distinguished discussants here, Erica and also Madam Sharma. So I'd like to give the floor to you. What you see about this network, what you expected, how you want to contribute if you want to join as a global hub, the regional hub. Maybe the 2 minutes each. 2 minutes each. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. You already invite me. I think our campus IPB University have the collaboration with the Korea and KOICA for the high tech in already done now in campus and Dharmaga. I think the global hub, it is all the university can join because the university have the uniqueness about the agriculture. And the IPB have the many kind of the invention and already protection for the IP, and then we can do our innovation now because already there's 30% from the innovation from the IPB, especially for agriculture. There's like the artificial intelligence and the others already collaboration with the company. Is it will be go to the market? So I think that the global hub not only join with the research. I think a lot of the funding from the ministry and the other, and like ADB, can find for our research. But it's very important is how to invent and go to the market because our society need our innovation from the campus. So we have to encourage all our innovation, and then that innovation can make the problem solving for the society, even though for our farmer. That's one for our farmer is how to organize and educate the sustainability for our farmer to produce the innovation about the agriculture. Because the agriculture, I think there's a special case, not like the high technology, like the machine and the others, but agriculture is very important for us. We still need food for everyone. Thank you very much.
Great. Madam Sharma. But you can perhaps a little bit touch upon entrepreneurship part also because you are doing excellent job in that area.
So I would take off from where it was left by the first speaker. The agriculture is 95% science and 5% hard work. But I think that changes the paradigm, and most of us see agriculture as 95% hard work. And most of the farmers that we perceive will be, the picture that comes into our mind will be of a person who is working hard, toiling himself in the farm, in the sun, hard work, a very muscular body, and a man, of course. So that picture has to change. And agriculture has to now move from the so-called farmer to the farm entrepreneurs. And we have to understand that agriculture is now an activity which has to see the utilization of resources to the maximum, not even optimum, because the resources are limited. And come what may, any emerging technology may come, anything, world may change, but the only thing that is not going to change, that humans are going to require food, animals are going to require food, everybody, every living being is going to require food. So growing food will become more and more challenging day by day. And we have to see that the resources that are limited at hand are utilized to the maximum. And we have to see the plant as a very intelligent being, and that generates a lot of data. And that data can best be utilized, captured, and with the application of technology, utilizing that data, we can get the most and maximum out of plant. So we have to move into high-tech agriculture. We have to move into precision agriculture. We have to see that the farming is not handled by unskilled hands. So skilling the farmers is again very challenging. And now we have technologies, very high-tech ones. AI is being used into into the farming. Then drone technology is being used. Then we have technologies that that survey the plant health, and on the basis of reading the plant health, devises the optimum solution for that. So basically, like we talk of Industry 4.0, we have to talk about agriculture 4.0, and our education has to address that and convert an unskilled farmer into a skilled farmer, where the land, the water, and the other precious resources we have can be used to the maximum. And we should be able to get a skilled worker and a high-tech worker operating in the farm and doing so.
That's a great experience. I think the madam leading the skill university, that university has it schools of drones. I quite impressed talking about that. The drones is they are not really talking about use of drone, talking about even the designing drone, manufacturing drone, and then also even geological survey or even agriculture. In the field, they want to use drones. So it's a completely different ball game we are talking. Now I turn to different question, one set of question. This time I will ask you just 30 minutes, 30 seconds or 1 minute answer, because I have many questions here. Just one line, 30-second response. What kind of technology and knowledge do you think high demand? And then the Habitat youth want to really have an aspiration, to, you mentioned about drones. That's one. We talk about precision technology, data, many. So can you say the 30-second response on that? Maybe we start with from online, the Professor Mirzaev,
Yes.
the rector.
Yeah, sure.
What is the 30-second response to this technology and knowledge you want to see?
In our region, there is a growing demand for high technology in the knowledge that transform agricultural practice. So some areas of high demand and the youth aspiration include, for instance, precision agriculture and smart farming technology. This is technology includes remote sensing, drones, and IoT devices, monitor crop health, and enable data-driven decision-making in farming operation. Next one, the sustainability agriculture practice, agricultural biotechnology, and agricultural extension education, for instance, educating and training farmers in modern agricultural practice and technologies, and essential for widespread adoption. The last one, government policies and regulations. This is knowledge of agricultural policies and regulations is vital for advocating for favorable policies and ensuring compliance. This is additionally fostering an innovation hub, encouraging collaboration between youth, researchers, and industry, and providing access to funding and resources can help accelerate the transformation of agricultural practice in our region. Thank you for attention.
Great answer. I think that you are particularly also expert for the irrigation, so maybe water saving technology is extremely important. Just I want to go to now the panel and the discussion here. Since that the Professor Mirzaev used 1 minute, so we make it short even. Sorry about that. Maybe we go to 20 seconds. So the maybe 20-second question, the professor came. After that, I'd like to invite the Erica, and also because you are doing a lot in the post-harvest level. And then I will invite Professor Kim. Is one technology can you mention? Or two?
I think I already mentioned about the four track agribusiness or biotechnology. Some people said about some food sector also very important. And climate change, I already mentioned about MRV measuring, I think reporting and verification we need for that. I think data, digital agriculture, a lot of already mentioned about some kind of information, a lot of things. That's the very important things.
I think this is an excellent point. Particularly, we want to make it the agriculture more climate resilient. For that, MRV is extremely important. I understand that Japan yesterday, the one speaker came to talk about they are using IoT to really monitor and reporting and verification. It's absolutely necessary. Now going to Erica, the 20-second response for that.
Yes, thank you very much. I think now the IPB has the IoT about the agriculture. If we talk about the agriculture, it's very important seed. We like the seed. This is seed. Do we have the artificial intelligence about how to make the smart agriculture with the seed, and then how to make the effectivities for the fertilizer. We can use the precision farm at the using the data and the drone. And the second is the blockchain. Blockchain, how to make the logistic system, because the quality of seed is depend on the blockchain. And we use the robotic process automation, how to harvest. You can see we have the agriculture, agribusiness and technology part in IPB using the prototype, the robotic process, and the four is social media for marketing. I think this is very, very important, how to all the technology innovation go to the market. Thank you very much.
Great. I'm giving a lot of pressure to you, make it the 20-second statement. Now to go to the Roxana, so 20-second.
Okay, so I think we are all in there, the 4.0. So nobody is being left behind. But I think the most important thing is that how can we really transform all of these things to the Gen Z and the upcoming Gen Alpha. So we are Gen X, remember? So we should have the same kilohertz, gigahertz, megahertz in transforming these young kids into appreciating the digital transformation that we have now. So I will not be talking of the technology itself because it's already there. We cannot stop them to come in. But the more challenging part of us in the university network, I think, in all the universities, is how we can really convey all of these things into reality with our young youth. Thank you very much.
That's a great announcement. Great, I like it. Now go to the Vice Chancellor Chaudhry. Make sure 20 seconds.
Thank you very much. Yes, time is money. Okay, you know, the land is reducing by soil erosion in every country, but we have the limit, the sky. We can go up to the sky. So I would suggest vertical agriculture with control system so that smart and precision agriculture can be practiced. And so genetic engineering can help to produce high yielding varieties, even that can be cultivated in the vertical farming. And another important thing is that I would say circular agricultures that can reuse the resources, that can reduce and also could be beneficial for the farmers. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I think
that's excellent.
thank
I don't know, Devin is here from the Singapore NTU. When I met her, she told me that now the Singapore, they focus on circular agriculture, particularly focus on the managing the food waste and those. This is extremely, now they're moving to now cross-circular. I don't know what is that about, I have to learn. Now go to Madam Sharma. You are doing a lot on this, on the technology, there. So what is your 20-second thought? What kind of knowledge, technology you needed for transforming the agriculture to now so that we can have it a second green revolution?
So we can use agriculture technology to empower our youth. And focusing on education and agriculture together, I say education should be able to enable, empower, and liberate you. So the problem now is that the sons of farmers, they do not want to take farming because farming is perceived as a non-status activity, and it is not perceived as skilled work and high-tech work. So what we need to do is to empower our farmers and create a pool of skilled manpower in agriculture. And this is possible when the universities focus on innovations in agriculture. So I'll give you an example of how technology has been able to change the scenario of production and productivity. So when we talk of precision farming, you know that we have a problem of fertilizer is very expensive, water is very expensive, and land is also very expensive. So we have to have more crop per drop, more crop per acre, and more crop per kg per ton per kg of agriculture. So when we have to work in that, we have to ensure that our resources get in the right direction. So to make the most utilization of land, intensive farming, greenhouse technology, and hydroponics are also now coming, where the farming is done in small test tubes. And that is also done, and urban farming is also the new concept that is coming. And a lot of youth is being trained into this to get into the farming techniques. Another thing to minimize the use of fertilizer per unit of land. Now we have developed nano products. The nano products are nano ureas, nano potash, and all the fertilizer is developed into a liquid form. And that is a nano product. It has to be diluted with water, and then it is sprayed with the help of drone. So very little fertilizer delivered very efficiently to the plant can improve the productivity. And third most common thing that is coming up is pesticides, because most of us want to eat organic. But let us think of the farmer who has to take care of the pest. So drone spray of pesticides takes care of that. You spray a very minimum pesticide with the help of drone, and the amount of residue left is very less. So what we are doing is that in just $10 or so, just $10 to $12, we are extending the drone flying course to all our farmers. And so the youth that is coming up, and especially this scheme is for the children of farmers. So we are upskilling them in that to enable the use of technology.
Sorry that I stopped you. So it's great, very concrete, and then quite the innovative things. I think you are just not talking; you are doing that now. So that's different. Now we have it. Now go to the participant here. So many excellent questions came out, but given the time limit, I will choose only a few. That we can have also somebody submit the questions we don't answer after this session. Please approach to our panelists and then ask them and discuss them also. First question is quite relevant to many countries, but I'd like to ask this one to Roxana, since it's about Philippines, though it's all relevant to you, I know. So first, and the question is this: in Philippines, we are seeing a decline in the farmer population. The agriculture is not a preferred field of work in the country. how do we unleaven the waning interest of the younger generation in agriculture? I know many of you will talk about that, but you are tasked with answer 1 minute.
Okay, so thank you for that question. Did you know that the Philippines has an average age of around 55 to 57 for our farmers working in the whole Philippines? And we have only few of them now because most of our youth would rather choose to be at the cities or at the center. One very big easy job would be your call centers because we are English speaking country and they like us very much in the call centers. So how can we enhance them going back to the rural areas? I think there are many laws also that were in place by the government to enhance the setting or the agro-industrial improvement or enhancement. And so most of our technologies are being distributed by the government to enhance the production in the production system. By the way, I am an agricultural and biosystems engineer, so I talk in the engineering field, but most of our agricultural sector now are being supported by the government. And these technologies are very intricate in terms of design and in terms of components. And so we need these professionals. We need the agricultural engineers. We need all the professionals that are being regulated by our Professional Regulation Commission to go back and be the one and lead, plan, lead, give examples for our farmers, train our farmers, expand their knowledge. Let's change the conventional and traditional way of thinking of the farmers so we could penetrate. I think it's not only the technology that we are selling here, but also human engineering or the social engineering of imbibing and enhancing the old ones, meeting the new ones. So I think with the digitization and transformation, these kids will really go back to agriculture. Thank you.
Yeah, we are now under this concept. We are not now called farmer as farmer. We try to call farmer as agro-entrepreneurs. They are different, like a factory manager. So then equipped with the data, equipped with drones, equipped with high tech, equipped with knowledge. We are talking of totally different breed of the farmers. So now Vice Chancellor Chaudhry, you want to also add it because you have more problem perhaps than. But can you make it very short, 30 seconds, because we have time running out. Yeah.
Thank you very much. This not only problem in the Philippines, but also problem in Bangladesh. Young and energetic populations are not coming to the agricultures. And they are looking only for the jobs in the government sector, not even in the private sector. I think the initiative by the government can be taken. They can make some project to make them agro-entrepreneurs. They can give some startup seed money. So they become entrepreneur first and then they continue for the development of agriculture in different disciplines. That can be a great initiative. Government has taken a lot of initiative for the development of industry like electronic, automobiles and some other things, but they have to think about the agriculture startup project. Thank you.
Yes, great. There's many questions here, but I'd like to go to the one, I think it's a quite relevant question related to this. It's a very good question saying, but all equal the priority. The question is this: how can the network, this global network, help smaller HEIs and also even local government in empowering community and farmers in transition towards green economy? The related question is that how can small HEI from the developing world can join this network? I think Madam, you work even district also, even rural areas. So I'd like to invite Madam Sharma first, and after that, I'd like to also ask the Erika, because you are working not just on the planting side, you are also working post-harvest entrepreneurship. So both of you, 1 minute each.
So these kind of networks are very essential. And in fact, I would suggest that ADB itself should create a forum whereby we could share our research and technology very freely. Technology transfer is really a challenge for any innovator. And when we are able to establish very concrete channels through networks, then we can transfer the technology very conveniently and very safely. Also, the newer technologies, they can help each other, and different countries at different levels, they need not work on the same thing, because if one country has already invented the wheel, why should other person do it? We could easily look for the available technology and tap it. Similar is the case of innovations and the skilling networks. The basic challenge, somebody asked, why is youth not coming into it? And every country is facing that challenge. Why is youth not coming to it? Because universities are too degree-centric. And universities have to come out of their degree obsession. We are here to skill the students and to empower the students. And if we just pick up the children of farmer and start giving them 6-month courses or 1-year courses, probably a lot many youth will take into that. And so I think that is the way we could do it.
Great. Go to Erika. Now, after Erika, I'd like to ask the Professor Kim and Maruja over there. Give each of you 20 seconds so that you can say a few words. But for you, one.
1 minute. Thank you very much. As a lower for the test about the student in the grade student in IPB, almost 70% want to be entrepreneur. So that's the IPB have the program for and transfer, technology transfer, and then go to incubator business, and then we can evaluate, we can facilitate the startup, or special for the agriculture. So that's why we had joined to the young generation how to make the startup for the agriculture, and then they have many farmers to like the hub. So like because if we can see that the agriculture, not only the real agriculture and fishery and the other specific science for the agriculture. So I think we have to transfer technology for the young generation as to be incubator business for the startup. Thank you very much.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Now I like to, since the time is running out, we have only 40 seconds. Is it okay? 40 seconds? Already finished? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So how many minutes do we have it? This one? Okay. So 30 seconds. So give the 15 seconds and then Maruja 50 seconds.
I really appreciate that. I think key challenge is the revamping agricultural tertiary education, I think, especially for the university. So Global High-Tech Agricultural University Network is future-oriented. So I think the present will always present challenges, but with the challenges come opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you. So I wanted to go to the Birujab, but we're running out of time, so I will conclude. But before conclude, sorry that the Birujab, I cannot go to you because the time is running out. But I like to recognize many the distinguished participants here. But I saw right here the Vice Chancellor from the University of Rajarata, the Guinea, she also doing excellent work in the agriculture sector. Herself is also agriculture system expert. So I recognize that. But sorry that I couldn't recognize some of you. My eyesight is not that good, so so only can see this one. But the few words I want to say, this is gone. What is purpose of Guam? Why we are talking about that? Why at this moment we are talking about that? What we can offer? You know, agriculture, food crisis is a serious issue. We have to collectively work. But investment into the education sector, particularly agriculture education, tertiary education, you know, the over last decade just declined sharply. 1960, 70, it happened because that time so much investment went to the university for grooming agriculture engineers and technicians. But since then, decline. Who occupy the Monsanto, all this private sector, they came. However, there are still role for the university. You know, it's the challenge we are facing. I think private sector alone cannot do. We have to work with them. You know, we have to groom the engineers and scientists. We have to now significantly really invest in here. But what we need is very, very different from the 60s, 70s. At that time, the Green Revolution happened with the mechanization and the increasing input in the three fertilizer and also water and also improving the seed, as you talked about the genetic. But now we are talking different ball game. These are all important. Now it's a ball game for data, ball game for the knowledge, human mindset, all those needed. This one alone you cannot do. I think the Bangladesh University can collaborate with the Seoul National University and then also Las Bañas and also IPB and our Skill University and other your university. We have to collectively work together. There will be not only North-South the collaboration. We need work together. South-South collaboration is extremely also important. That's why we are talking about Khan concept. And then this is a way to perhaps we can resolve, address the global challenge for the food crisis. Very, very concrete proposal we have it. Hope all of you join. Many questions about whether farmers, whether small, the institute can join. I think this is open, right? So I think university, they can be anchor, right, over the country. They can also create that community. But we shouldn't call farmer as farmer. It's now different. We are talking agro-entrepreneur. It's like manufacturing sector. We are talking farmer's role is a manager from the table to the all the way, from the plant to all the way to the table. Thank you very much. Yeah. Give the big hands to the panelists and discussion.